everyone, I am Rohit Vats and you're watching Health Plus. Today we are with Dr. Deepali Bhardwaj, dermatologist, and we are going to talk a lot about skincare, hair fall, and a lot of other problems related to it. Welcome to the show, doctor.
Thank you for having me.
And let me address the main question that everybody has been asking so far, is that what is the reason behind hair fall? Why does it happen?
Well, hair fall has got various reasons, and currently owing to the pandemic, there is a lot of stress, there is various kind of proteins which is becoming deficient, and there is a certain study in America which can be quoted which has proven that a certain amino acid is not getting absorbed in people who have had COVID, which is leading to more rampant hair fall, especially in ladies and children. Teenage में भी आपको hair fall ज़्यादा दिखाई दे रहा है.
So earlier what we used to see that people above 40, hair fall used to happen with them. Now it's happening with even 18-year-olds.
Yes.
Why is that so?
See, reason is of course environment, stress. People living in North India are exposed to literally a gas chamber like environment, and the pollution we are staying in. The products we eat is also junk food. So environment,
so
stress.
So you're saying that a lot of lifestyle choices are also involved in it.
Of course. See, genes are a very important part, but genes also play a role that say what certain disease comes to my parents at 50, I should get it at 50. But because of the environment, stress, pollution, bad lifestyle habits, smoking, etc., it can happen at 20. And pandemic is of course triggered to more faster, lower immunity for everybody.
Right. So at this point, I would also like to bring in the point of the stigma around hair fall. So what's your opinion about that?
I don't think there should be any disease which should have any kind of stigma, first of all. And confidence is not related to hair or your looks.
Right.
So beauty is, in my eyes, beauty is anybody feeling confident and having a good smile is great. And it's not something cliche or something I'm just trying to say. But this is what I believe. So there is no stigma as per me, but there are a lot of young boys particularly who are not married. As a dermatologist, I've seen
films made on it.
Yes, there have been a lot of interesting movies, but even in real life I see a lot of young boys who don't have the confidence to talk to a lady and to go for a job interview, which is becoming common, which is very sad. And that's, I think, because of the Bollywood and seeing various kind of fashion and all on the television, which they feel that they have to relate to and be like.
You talked about the confidence factor attached to it. But I mean, what do you do when symptoms start happening? When you start saying that now hair fall has started. So what are the symptoms that you should be very careful about?
See, if a person comes at the right time, when somebody, him or her, a boy or a girl, is just starting to lose hair, is the best time.
And it can happen at any age.
It can happen. Now, the youngest hair transplant I've done in my life is at the age of 19.
19?
Yes, the boy was not ready to go to college and immediately after school, and he was half bald, so he was just not ready. His father had a transplant with me, and this boy was using gel during school. So of course, me being me, I scolded the parents also for giving gel to a child who was at the age of 14, 15, because chemicals again increase the chances of losing hair faster. But yes, if a person comes at an early age, there are various treatments which can be done. Most important being lifestyle, second being thought process, little bit of mental psychology has to be changed besides lifestyle. Third, of course, using lesser chemicals, using milder children shampoos, using better diet which should contain vitamin H, which is biotin, which also makes the hair root more stronger. Trying to stimulate the root follicles topically by certain medications is what I do, in the initial stages, and a treatment called PRP, which works fantastically.
I understand the value of genes in this whole hair fall scenario, but at the same time, I would also like to ask you that can we do anything early in life to prevent hair fall later in life?
Of course, if you use less of chemicals, you shampoo almost every day, especially for people who are going out in the pollution, and don't smoke, don't passive smoke also, very importantly. Have a better regular lifestyle where you're sleeping 8 hours every day, eating healthy, eating anything red, yellow, green and purple. Basically, these are the 4 colors which are rich in antioxidant.
And we should eat these colors, right?
Yes, and eat them lesser cooked. With lesser cooked, I mean, jitni der, yes, more of boiled, baked, grilled forms. The more you deep fry, eating a bangan bharta is yummy, but it gives no nutrition to the body. Or shampoo करने की भी technique है घर में. मेन को
there is a technique to shampooing.
बिल्कुल, आदमियों को तो शावर नहीं यूज़ करना चाहिए बाल धोने के लिए, इफ़ यू आस्क मी एज अ डर्माटोलॉजिस्ट। उसका सिंपल रीज़न है, बालों की जड़ों की 4 फेजेज़ होती हैं। जो डॉर्मेंट फेज़ होता है वो फेज़ होता है कि मेरे सर पे बहुत बाल आपको दिख रहे हैं, मगर बहुत बाल हैं जो नहीं है, तो अगर मैं टच करूँ तो कहीं पे गैप्स हैं,
हल्के बाल निकल सकते हैं।
हाँ, तो और कहीं पे छोटे छोटे बाल हैं, अलग अलग फेजेस हैं। तो जहाँ बाल निकल सकते हैं उस पर अगर प्रेशर आता है तो वो हेल्पफुल नहीं होता। प्रेशर की जगह हल्की स्टिमुलेशन के लिए हल्की मसाज इज़ वॉट इज़ नीडेड फॉर दी हेयर। सो विच इज़ ओनली पॉसिबल अगर आप बकेट से नहाएं या आप हैंड शावर से नहाएं। लेडीज़ के साथ जो महिलाएं गृहिणी अपने घर पे बाल धोती हैं, जिनके बच्चों के स्पेशली लंबे बाल होते हैं, मैंने हमेशा नोट किया इनवेरिएबली वो सर नीचे करके बाल सुखा लेते हैं।
मेजॉरिटी ऑफ देम डू दैट
जी, और वो बहुत ज़्यादा हानिकारक है। उससे ग्रेविटी से और बाल निकलते हैं, और काफ़ी लोग जिनके बाल गिर रहे होते हैं वैसे से खींच के और निकाल देते हैं। उससे स्टिमुलेशन, पैरास्टिमुलेशन से आसपास के बाल और गिर जाते हैं। सो देर आर लॉट ऑफ हेल्दी हैबिट्स विच वन कैन हैव। इस सब के अलावा बहुत ज़रूरी है आपकी हेल्दी डाइट एंड हेल्दी सोच। बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग है, जो हेयर है उसका नाम ट्रेस है ग्रीक में, और ट्रेस को आप उल्टा पढ़ें तो इट इज़ स्ट्रेस। जितना हम सोचते हैं ना, ये मैंने देखा है अपने मतलब हज़ारों पेशेंट्स में, मैं 1000+ हेयर ट्रांसप्लांट्स भी कर चुकी हूँ। जितने भी लोग सोचते हैं कि बाल आएंगे नहीं आएंगे, टेंशन लेते हैं, उनके बाल ज़्यादा गिरते हैं। और दूसरी चीज़ जो मैंने नोट की है कि एक तो आप स्ट्रेस कम लें और आप डाइट हेल्दी रखें। डाइट में लाल, पीला, जामुनी और हरा, इन चारों रंगों को
So you need to keep a tab on colors
Yes.
while also filling the calorie chart.
एब्सोल्युटली। जब आप फल खाते हैं तो एक आपके पास सेब हो और एक केला हो, दो अलग अलग रंग का एक हो, ये नहीं कि आप 4-5 सेब खा जाएं। सो वो आपके शरीर को इतना फ़ायदा नहीं देगा जितना आप रंग बदल के करेंगे। मतलब मेरे घर में हमेशा 2 रंग की दाल को मिक्स करके मैं अपने लिए दाल बनवाती हूँ। सो कलर्स प्ले अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट रोल इन माइक्रोन्यूट्रिएंट्स इन द बॉडी।
We talked about hair care and what we can do early in life. But at this point, I would also like to ask you, what are the other problems related to hair fall or skin allergy? Because dermatology is a vast domain.
Of course. Interestingly, dermatology covers the largest organ of the body, which is skin. And talking about hair, another thing which I've seen very common is premature kinnitis, which is early graying of hair. These days,
ये तो बहुत ज़्यादा होता है।
बिल्कुल, these days children in their teenage also have started to have early graying of hair. And the reason I feel is smoking, passive smoking, pollution, vitamin D deficiency with our ozone and the kind of particulate air, especially in Delhi, that we are breathing. Then vitamin D is not getting absorbed. A lot of micronutrients which we get from the sun and the environment is missing. So that is another thing in the hair. Apart from it, a lot of people are having stinky odor in their scalp.
Right.
Yes, that is because of the, especially again in children I see this, or in geriatric age group.
What is geriatric age?
Above 60. Yeah, so we are all heading to it. So we need to be more particular, healthy, keep the dust, grime from our scalp clean properly, and actually learn to shampoo properly. If you don't have to shampoo every day, then you should at least wash with water, especially in Delhi pollution, and make sure that you kind of scrub your scalp a little bit so that you're off the dust. If you're a person who's going out of the house for working.
The pollution is making a lot of dent, literally.
Yes, of course it is. And there is various kind of dandruff, there is silent dandruff, there is various infections which we see. A lot of skin allergies have increased over the period of time, and even skin cancer is increasing. Dry skin of various kinds which leads to autoimmune disorders is also increasing, and I think that's because of the change in immunity. A lot of people were taking a lot of wellness immunity supplements earlier, and now they have stopped suddenly. So that is also causing a bounce.
But what are the remedies? What do we do?
See, most important bottom line for being healthy will always be having a healthy body, healthy mind, healthy lifestyle, very importantly, and also trying to, of course, do some.
But sometimes even the fittest people, they don't have hair.
Yeah. Well, in fact, I would say that most of the fittest people are losing hair because of the protein supplements. We see a lot of people who are, who've lost hair, who are into boxing, who are into wrestling, who are into cricket. Many of them at national, international level have been my patients. And I saw the reason being excessive sweat and excessive care. So then again, there is a, nice fine line where you should not overdo anything. So healthy lifestyle doesn't mean that
Environment temperature also has some relation to it.
Of course it does. Of course. See, rainy seasons will always increase hair fall for everybody. And similarly, during the summers, we have, of course, more hair fall compared to winters.
So, what are the remedies then?
Remedies would be that you don't let temperature affect your scalp, simple as that. So you have to use a different shampoo in summers and different shampoo for winters. You have to maintain your health accordingly. The day you feel that you've started to see more than 100 hairs which is shedding every day, you should increase protein, which is protein, and vitamin H, which is vitamin called biotin, in your diet. You find biotin in soya, you find in mushroom, you find in green vegetables, all the legumes, and most importantly in egg. Egg is a complete meal. But a lot of my patients who don't eat egg, then you have to tell them to combine all these legumes and green veggies together and have it every day.
Because vegetarians will have different food habits.
Yes, yes.
So doctor, ये सब करने के बाद भी बाल गिर गए, अब क्या?
देखिए, बाल अब गिर गए हैं तो सबसे ज़्यादा अच्छी तरीका यही है कि आप या तो हेयर ट्रांसप्लांट के बारे में सोचें, अगर बाल ज़्यादा गिर गए हैं, अगर बिल्कुल ही साफ़ हो गया है तो। अगर अभी भी आकांक्षा है, कुछ जगहों पे छोटे छोटे बाल आ रहे हैं, तो एक ट्रीटमेंट होता है PRP, जो बहुत ही अच्छी चीज़ है, बहुत ही उम्दा टेक्निक है। आजकल PRP IVF से लेके दांतों के ट्रांसप्लांट, किडनी ट्रांसप्लांट, हर चीज़ में डॉक्टर्स हम लोग यूज़ कर रहे हैं। मेरा PRP के साथ एक्सपीरियंस पिछले 7 ईयर्स से है। मैं ईरान से सीख के आई थी और ये बहुत ही अच्छी चीज़ है। पेशेंट का ही ब्लड विड्रॉ किया जाता है, उससे सारी अच्छी चीज़ें जो तत्व होते हैं, जो बालों की जड़ों का खाना होता है, उसका न्यूट्रिशन बना के स्कैल्प में इंजेक्ट किया जाता है। सो PRP इज़ कम्प्लीटली सेफ, इट इज़ एथिकल एंड वेरी ईजी टू डू।
और हेयर पैच वगैरह भी?
Yes, but hair patch, the only problem is somebody who's really lost lot of hair can go ahead for a hair patch. But अगर hair patch डालेगा तो इस लाइफ में उसके जो बाकी के नीचे जो follicles हैं, जो हम डिस्कस कर रहे थे, डॉर्मेंट हैं, जो जाग सकते हैं, उसकी स्कोप हमेशा के लिए खत्म हो जाएगी। उससे अच्छा होता है जैसे we ladies put lipstick. There are certain camouflage materials which are available.
Oh, that they can put there.
Yeah, that is a bio hair fiber. आप एक fiber सा डालें, उसको ब्रश करना सीख लें, so it doesn't seem कि person has lost hair. Lot of ladies, lot of men do it today.
मैंने सुना है कि diabetics are at some risk when going through PRP. Is there any truth to that?
Yes, you're absolutely right. Diabetics are always prone and more, they should be very scared of any kind of elective procedures, any. And they should ensure that their sugar is in control for the last 3 days and only then go ahead for this kind of a procedure.
So you can do that?
Yes, of course. We have done transplants and various surgeries for various people with severe diabetes also. So it is just the
it's been successful?
Of course, you have to modulate the dosage of diabetic medicines, that's all.
That's such a nice thing to say. Thank you for being on our show.
It's been a pleasure.
On that note, we will soon come up with another episode with another expert. Till then, thank you.